Okay, so Norman, you read what is a calorie for me?
What is the calories? What are calories? Are they important? A calories is a measure of the energy you get from food. Some foods are high in calories and other foods aren't. Your body needs a certain number of calories to do all things you do every day. But if you eat more calories than your body needs, you put on too much weight. Lots of activities and exercise burns a lot of calories. Very little activities or exercise doesn't burn a lot of calories. Why is being active good for us? It helps our heart stay healthy. It makes our bones strong and it creates muscles. Being active is really important for young and old people. Activity that use lots of energy or bad. Dancing is really good for your body. Riding a bike and swimming are also good for your body. But watching TV or playing video games are bad for your health if you do them too much. That is why that is because you sit in the same place to do that.
Okay, thank you, Norman. So, what is a calorie?
Calories is a measure of the energy you get from food.
Good. So, are all the foods same in calories or different in calories?
Food are different in calories,
Good job. And some foods are.
and some food are high in calories and other foods aren't.
Okay, so tell me, are vegetables high or low in calories?
I think vegetables are low in calories.
Good. Are fried chicken and French fries low or high in calories?
They are high in calories.
Good job. So if you want to put on weight, what do you eat?
If I want to put on weight, I will eat the food or high in calories,
Good job. And
like
if you,
chicken or anything else.
good job, Norman. And if you don't want to put on weight, what do you eat?
To eat, I will eat a little chicken and more vegetable.
Good job. All right. So what does your body need to do all the things you do every day?
Body need calories to do everything, a lot of activity and exercise.
Good job. So let's say if you eat more calories than your body needs, what will happen to you?
I eat more calories than my body needs. I will put on too much weight.
Correct. That's right. Is being active good for us?
Being active is good for us.
Can you tell me three reasons? Why is being active good for us?
Being active good for us because it helps our heart stay healthy. It makes our bones strong and it
Good.
creates
Good job. And it creates muscle. Okay. So can you tell me some activities that are good for your body?
activities good for my body or dancing, riding a bike, and swimming.
Good job. And what activities that are bad for our body if we do them too much?
The activities are bad for my healthy or watching TV and playing video game too much.
Good job. So why are watching TV and playing video games too much bad for our health? Why?
Because if if I watching TV or playing video games, I will sit in the same place to do that.
That's right. So when you sit in the same place to do them, do you burn calories?
No, I don't burn calories at all.
Can you create more muscles if you watch TV?
No, I can't.
You can, right? You can create muscles if you watch TV. Okay, so Norman, what activities or exercise do you do to stay healthy?
Mm. Exercise I do to stay healthy or riding a bike, mm, swimming, play soccer or basketball.
Oh, basketball too. Okay, how often do you play basketball?
I often play I often play on Tuesday and Thursday
Tuesday and Thursday, and for how long? How many hours?
for 1 hour.
Oh, for 1 hour. I see. Do you think that's enough exercise for you?
Mm, no, I think it's not.
No. Okay,
Not
basketball
enough.
alone isn't enough for you. So what else do you do too? Ride a bike, right? So how often do you ride a bike?
No, I don't ride bike. I swim
Oh, you swim.
for
So
one
how often do you swim?
for 1 hour.
For one
I
hour.
swim every day.
Oh, you swim every day for 1 hour. So I
Yes.
think you got enough exercise though, Norman. Okay, so apart from being active, what do you do to stay healthy too? Can you tell me some
Mm,
healthy habits?
Swimming, eat breakfast. Eat breakfast. Mm,
What else? What do you do?
drink drink enough water.
Good. Drink enough water. What else? Eat what? What vitamin do you eat?
I eat vitamin A, B, C, D, E.
That's right. Okay. So, do you know how we can get vitamin D naturally?
We can get vitamin D naturally by sitting in the sun.
That's right. Should we sit in the sun at noon? Or should we sit in
Mm,
the sun early in the morning?
we should sit in the sun early in the morning.
Thank you. That's right. We should sit in the sun early in the morning to get vitamin D naturally. Okay, so apart from that, how do you keep clean? Can you tell me three things that you do to keep clean?
Three things I could do to clean or washing your hand, washing my hand, take a shower, and brush my teeth.
How many times do you brush your teeth?
2 times
Long
per two,
sentence.
I brush my teeth 2 times per day.
And for how many minutes each time?
I brush my teeth for 2 minutes each time.
Good. And when do you wash your hands?
I wash my hand bef- before I eat breakfast. I get milk, and
After
after I
you
play basketball. I wash my hand after I visit the bathroom.
Good job. High five for Norman. You wash your hands after you visit the bathroom. So why do you think we need to take a shower, visit the bath? I mean, why do you think that we should take a shower and wash our hands and brush our teeth? To wash away what?
We take a shower and brush our teeth to wash away germs and bacteria
That's our bacteria. Why do we need to wash away germs and bacteria?
because they can make us sick.
Good. They can make us sick. Good job. All right, now I want you to read this one. Look at this one and answer the question, okay? So, Norman, where is octopus from?
Octopus come from England.
That's right. So, what sport is octopus like?
Octopus
No,
like hockey.
that's right. So, where do people play hockey and where do people play octopus?
Hockey, people play hockey on the ice, but people but they but people play octopus under the water.
Correct. So, how do players play octopus?
Players use a small stick. They try to put a puck into a net to score points for the team.
Good job. Okay, Norman. So, if you want to play pumpkin regatta, where do you go?
I play pumpkin regatta in the United States and Canada.
That's right. So what is pumpkin regatta?
Pumpkin regatta is raced in giant hollowed out pumpkin.
That's right. Giant hollowed out pumpkins. And how much do the pumpkins weigh?
These pumpkins weigh more than 450 kilograms. It's
And after the
1,000
race,
pounds.
good. And after the
And
race, what kind of
after the
contest is
race,
there?
there are pumpkin pie eating contest.
Thank you. All right. So, where is foot volley from?
Volley is a sport come from Brazil.
Brazil. So, what's the difference between foot volley and volleyball? What's the difference?
Volleyball, they use hands and players have to pass the ball over the net. But foot
Mm,
volley players have to use the feet to pass the ball to the other team over a high net.
that's right. So they use different things, right? They use their hands or they use their feet. Correct, Norman. So, where do they often play foot volley?
They often play foot volley on the beach.
Thank you, Norman. Okay, Norman. So, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is basketball.
Okay. So, in basketball, how many teams are there?
There are two teams to play basketball.
Can you tell me more about basketball? And how many players are there in each team? And how do we play basketball?
There are five players on each team. We just need to bounce the ball or and throw it into baskets to get point.
That's right. Our team's basket or the opposite team basket.
In
Opposite.
opposite team basket.
That's right. That's right, Norman. Okay, now I will ask you about senses, right? All right, now look at this. So every minute of every day, what do our senses get and send to our brain?
Every minute of every day, our senses get information and send it to our brain.
So what do we use this information to?
We use this information to understand the world around.
Okay. Anything else? With our senses, what can we do? What can we
With
understand?
our senses, we can understand when food looks, smells, or tastes good and fresh, or when it's bad and rotten. We also feel something hot or sharp or hurt when danger is coming with our senses.
Okay, good. So why do animals use their senses? What do they use their senses
Animals,
to?
animals use the senses to find food and avoid danger.
That's right, to find food and avoid danger. But so can you tell me how some animals use senses differently from people? Let's talk about bats, butterflies, and snakes and lizards. So how do bats use senses differently from people?
For example, we use eye to see, but bats can't see well. They have to use their ears. They make a sound and listen from echo. They, they use the sound waves from echo to see how big something is and find it.
And butterflies, how do butterflies taste?
Butterfly taste by the taste bud under the feet.
Good.
Taste buds help butterflies understand what flowers are they standing on.
Correct, Norman. Okay, so Norman, what sense do you think is the most important to us?
I think all sense is important to us
Yes. Why? Why are all the senses important for us?
because we use eye to see. If we don't have eyes, we will blind.
We'll be blind, okay, and then
Then
can we
we
avoid danger?
we avoid danger by another sense like hurt, feel, taste, and
Kind of that. That's right. But is it easier or more difficult to avoid danger? I mean, is it easier or more difficult to avoid danger if we cannot see?
I think it's difficult. It's more difficult to avoid danger if we can see, feel, or hurt.
That's right. It's more difficult, right? Okay, so now I would like to ask you about our community. So, Norman, what can we do to help our communities? Can you tell me three things?
We can donate book. We can clean the tracks on trees. We can help tourists when they get lost.
What do we give them? You say we give them directions.
We keep them direction.
Yes, we give. We give them directions.
We give them direction.
Thank you, Norman. So, Norman, if you could choose one exotic pet, what would you choose?
If I can choose one exotic pet, I would choose tarantula.
Tarantula. Why would you choose a tarantula?
because tarantula, because I can see it sleeping, hunting, or just crawling up and down.
Good. Okay. Is a tarantula easy to keep or difficult to keep?
I think it's easy to keep.
Mm. Is
Alert.
is it quiet or noisy? Is it cuddly or not cuddly?
It is quite
It's quiet.
is
Yes, it is quiet. Is it cuddly or not cuddly?
it is
Not.
no cat.
Yeah, so you say it is not cuddly and it's quiet.
It is not cuddly and it's quiet.
So it's not cuddly and it's super quiet, right? So it's easy to keep. Would you like to have a snake or an alligator as your exotic pet?
Mm, maybe yes, but I like the most is tarantula.
But what you like the most is the tarantula. All right, some last questions for you. So, Norman, do you think that all the jobs only come with good things and no bad things? Or all the jobs have something good and something bad?
I think all the job have something good and something bad.
Okay, so let's talk about the farmer, okay? The flower farmer. So what's the bad thing about being the farmer who grows flower and sells flower?
They can they can uh, they can have flowers and smell them very. I think the flower is, have a good smell, but
Mm,
some flowers make them sick,
mm. Or
maybe
sneeze?
sneeze.
Yeah, so you say the good thing is the farmer can see beautiful flowers every day.
The good thing is farmers can see beautiful flowers every day.
And the bad thing is if they smell flowers too much, they will cough and sneeze.
But the bad thing is if they smell the flowers too much, they will sneeze and cough.
That's right. So what is a good thing and what is a bad thing of the trash collector?
The bad thing is the trash smell awful. And the good thing is trash collector and keep the street clean.
I see. Okay, so Norman, that's it for today.